Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And welcome to Hinton, Iowa tonight for tonight's War Eagle Conference matchup. Tonight, the Blackhawks are going to be hosting the Unity Christian Knights. Coach Patty Timmermans brings in the Unity Christian Knights tonight with a 14-3 record, 7-0 in the War Eagle Conference, ranked number 6th in Class 3A. The Blackhawks coming in tonight at 13-5 overall, 6-0 in the War Eagle Conference, and they just recently dropped out of the Class 2A ranking, so it should be a good one tonight from Hinton. We'll be back with the starting lineups in just a second.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa for tonight's War Eagle Conference matchup. Again, we have a very good one. Both teams undefeated in conference play. Hinton 6-0 and Unity Christian is 7-0. We'll get to the starting lineups for Unity Christian first. Number 6, Gracie Schoonhoven. Number 8, Emma Biker, a senior. Number 9, Tyra Scheidemann. Number 10, Jenna Bauman. Number 11, Molly Zilstra. And number 15, Daisy Dreesen rounds out the starting lineup for the Unity Christian Knights. Leading the team in kills, Gracie Schoonhoven with 150 kills on the year. Tyra Scheidemann has 82 kills on the year, and Jenna Bauman has 68. Looking at the serving aces on the year, the leader is Tyra Scheidemann at 28 aces on the year. For the Hinton Blackhawks, coached by Melina Ard, coming in with a 13-5 record, 6-0 in War Eagle. They're going to look like this. The libero is going to be number 1, Belle DeRocher, sophomore. Number 4, Gabby Friesen, sophomore. Number 6, Anna Coffey, senior. Number 10, Sarah Shainrock, senior. Number 11, Natalie Junk, junior. Number 12, Ashlyn Kavarna, sophomore. And number 14, Avery Brigade, the sophomore. Leading the Blackhawks in kills is number 12, Ashlyn Kavarna, the sophomore, has 148 kills. And second on the team is number 6, Anna Coffey, with 115. Leading the team in aces is Sarah Shainrock, the senior, with 24 aces, followed by Gabby Friesen with 18, and Ashlyn Kavarna with 18, the sophomore. We're getting ready to start. We're going to have a moment of silence. We'll be right back after this message from Fuller Digital Solutions.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, Evertech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And Evertech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. Evertech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. Evertech.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Powersports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Powersports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart Hendricks Powersports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're getting ready for some Warrior Conference volleyball action. Once again tonight, both teams coming undefeated, so the winner of this game will be in the driver's seat for the conference title with only a few games remaining. As we look at what's left on the schedule for the Blackhawks, looks like they're going to play West Sioux on Thursday, and they're going to go to the West Monona tournament Saturday, and then Galen Catholic at home next Tuesday night. We'll have that matchup for you right here on Fuller Digital Solutions. So things are winding down. Tournament time's getting around the corner, and both these teams would love to go into tournament play with a conference win under their belt. Getting the starting lineups ready to go from both teams. They're checking them. And once again for Hinton, starting the game, the libero will be Belle DeRocher. And we'll have Gabby Friesen, Anna Coffey, Sarah Shanerock, Natalie Junk, Ashlyn Kavarna on the court to start for the Blackhawks. For Unity Christian, looks like we're going to have Tyra Scheidemann, number 6, Gracie Schoonhoven, and back to serve will be number 15, Daisy Dreesen. And we're about to get underway here from Hinton. And this first serve's under the way. Received by Kavarna. Set up by Shanerock. Kavarna's cross-court kill is out of bounds. And Unity takes the 1-0 lead. Also on the court is Jenna Bauman. And Emma Biker for the Unity Christian Knights. Dreesen's serve into the net. And that'll tie it up at 1 apiece. So Blackhawks have the serve on the side out. Gabby Friesen will be serving for the Blackhawks. Friesen's serve handled by Dreesen. And it'll be a side out for Unity Christian. Back to serve for Unity Christian's number 9, Tyra Scheidemann. Jump serve handled by Belle DeRocher. Set up by Shanerock. Anna Coffey with the kill. Saved by Dreesen. Great save by Anna Coffey. Another great save. And it's a free ball back to Unity Christian's side. That time the kill is going to be by Kia Wassner. Kavarna's kills off a Unity Christian night and down to the ground. That'll tie it at 2 apiece. So we're tied at 2 in set number 1. Checking in for the Blackhawks and back to serve will be number 3, Sailor Yower. And checking in the game in the front row will be Avery Brigade. Yower's serve fielded and then pushed over by number 6, Gracie Schoonhoven. Blackhawks send it back over. Set again, Schoonhoven's kill partially blocked by Kavarna. Shanerock sets it up. Coffey sets it across court, saved by Schoonhoven. And the push by Jenna Bauman is going to be down for a point for the Unity Christian Knights. Checking back in for the Knights is going to be number 11, Molly Zylstra. Back to serve for the Knights is number 8, Emma Biker. Bella Badar receives it for the Blackhawks. Kavarna's kill is dug out. Couldn't catch a number on that night. Coffey saves it for the Blackhawks, and then Gracie Schoonhoven spikes it into the block attempt by the Blackhawks for point number 4. Back to serve again for the Knights, Emma Biker. Off Coffey's hand, unable to get a return. That'll be an ace for Biker, and the Knights lead 5-2 early in set number 1. Packed gym tonight, as you'd expect, between these two, with a conference title on the line. That serve's going to be returned by Coffey. Badar sends it back over a little too far out of bounds for the Blackhawks. And the Knights are on a little 3-0 run here in set number 1. Still serving for the Knights, Emma Biker, the senior, number 8. This time set up by Coffey, pushed over by Shanerock. And that finds a hole in the Knight defense. And the Blackhawks get a side out. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 12, Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna serve handled by the Knights. Set up by Schoenhoven. And then the Molly Zilstra puts it away off the block. Back to serve for the Knights. Number 6, Gracie Schoenhoven. That's going to be off the block attempt and out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Blackhawks. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. Back to serve, number 6, Anna Coffey. Coffey serve handed by Schoenhoven. Pushed over just inside that line. That's going to be number 10, Jenna Bauman, for the point for the Knights. And now Bauman will rotate back to serve, with the Knights leading 8-4 in set number 1. Bauma's serve handled by DeRocher. Set up by Kavarna. Hicklin's cross-court kills out of bounds. And the Knights trail 9-4. Bauma's serve again, handled by the Blackhawks. Set up by Kavarna. Pushed over by Friesen. Free ball sent back over to the Blackhawks. Set up by Kavarna. Brigade hits it down for a Blackhawks kill. And that'll be another side out for the Blackhawks. As number 9, Bailey Ard's going to check in for the Blackhawks. And she'll be serving. That serve handled by Bauma. Coffey sets it up. Free ball sent over by Friesen. Handled by Bauma. Set up by Schoenhoven. And it's going to be a hit attempt by Dreesen. Blocked back over by Kyra Scatterman. Pushed back over by the Knights. Handled by Hicklin. Kavarna, flat-footed kill attempt, is dug up by the Knights. Kavarna sets it up. Hicklin's kill off the blocker and down, and the Blackhawks get a point. Belliard back to serve again for the Blackhawks. That serve dug out by Bauma. Pushed over by Scheidemann. And unable to get it returned, the Blackhawks get another point. So Blackhawks are within 2 here in set number 1, trailing 9-7. Belliard's back to serve for the Blackhawks. Sets it up to Biker. Kill attempt by Dreesen's out of bounds. And the Blackhawks get another point. Scoreboard has it at 9-9. I have it at 9-8. We'll see who's right in a second here. Schoenhoven sets it up, and the kill attempt is just out of reach. And the Blackhawks get another point. Belliard back to serve again for the Blackhawks. Dug out by Bauma. The hit attempt from the back row by Scheidemann. And the Blackhawks, that's a kill by Gabby Friesen from the front row. And the Blackhawks take their first lead of the night, 10-9. I apologize for not getting all the names to you, but the Unity Christian Knights jerseys are extremely hard to see the numbers. And Ard serves the end of the net, and we're going to be tied at 10 with the side out coming up for Unity Christian. Checking back in the game for the Blackhawks, number 14, Avery Burgad. And actually, Belle DeRoche is going to check in for her in the back row. Checking in for the Knights is number 16, Kia Wassner. And she's going to be in to serve. Wassner serve for the Knights, handled by Hicklin, set up by Kavarna. Block. Hicklin pushes it over, returned by the Knights, deep far corner. Ashland pushes it over to the Knights side. And then Dreesen tries to push it back over, but it lands out of bounds, and the Blackhawks are going to side out. Checking back into the Blackhawks and going back to service, number 10, Sarah Shanerock. Shanerock serve. A very short serve. Handled by Schoonhoven. And then spiked right back down by Ashlyn Kavarna for the Blackhawks. So Shamrock back to serve. This is a little deeper serve, handled by Bauma. The hit attempt by number 9, Tyra Scheidemann, is blocked once again, and the Blackhawks get another point. Shamrock back to serve for the Blackhawks again. This one handled by Wassner, and then pushed over by Natalie Jung for the point. And we've got a timeout, Unity Christian, as the Blackhawks lead 14-10 in set number 1 from a very loud Blackhawk Arena. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders. You're gonna love the view.
And welcome back to Hinton High School as you're watching Wargo Conference volleyball action as the Blackhawks are taking Unity Christie Knights in a battle of undefeateds in the Wargo Conference. Sarah Shamrock's going to serve for the Blackhawks, leading 14-10 in set number 1. Shamrock's serve is going to be handled by Wassner. Pushed back over by Scheidemann. That kill attempt by Kavarna is going to be off the block, and another point for the Blackhawks. In set number 1, the Knights don't have an answer for Ashlyn Kavarna. We'll see what the just is. Shamrock's serve handled by the Knights. Their kill attempt handled by Coffey. And then cross-court kill by the sophomore. Gabby Friesen extends the Blackhawks lead to 16-10. So Shamrock on a little run here for the Blackhawks. Back to serve once again. Serve handled by Wassner. Pushed by Schoonhoven. This time Kavarna pushes it back over. Handled by the Knights. The kill attempt by Dreesen is going to be saved back over by the Blackhawks. Dreesen tries to kill it again. This time it's blocked by Kavarna. And that'll be another point for the Blackhawks. And with that 17-10 lead, Unity Christian's going to take their second timeout. We'll be right back from even louder Blackhawk Gym after this commercial break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching varsity volleyball action as the Blackhawks lead the number 6 Class 3A Unity Christian Knights 17-10 in set number 1. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, Sarah Shamrock. Set up by Biker. Pushed across by Schoonhoven. And the return attempt by the Blackhawks is not handled by the Knights. And the Blackhawks extend their lead to 18-10. Shamrock on a little run here. I believe she has 8 points in a row. Shamrock served this time, handled by Wassner. Scheidemann tried to push it over the net, and it fell just a little bit short on the Knights side. That's going to extend it to 19-10. So Shamrock back to serve again, leading by 9. Serve handled by Bauma. Kill attempt that time by Schoonhoven is into the net. And the Blackhawks have doubled up the Knights in set number 1, 20-10. Shamrock back to serve again for the Blackhawks. This one handled by Wassner. And then the push attempt by Emma Biker is going to be into the net. And another point for the Blackhawks. .11 run here for the Blackhawks. Shamrock back to serve again. Handled by Wassner. Set up by Biker. Off the block and out of bounds. And the Knights get a side out. Back to serve for the Knights is number 15, Dreesen. Daisy Dreesen, the senior, serving for the Knights. Her serve's going to be too deep, out of bounds. And it'll be 22-11 in favor of Blackhawks. As now rotating back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. Friesen's serve's going to be a little deep for her, and that's going to be a point for the Knights. The Knights rotate through. Back to serve is number 9, Tyra Skademan. Checking back into the Blackhawks, Natalie Junk. Skademan's serve handled by DeRocher. Set up by Shamrock, pushed over by Kavarna. Biker sets it up. Schoonhoven kills it, and that's going to be a point for the Knights. Back to serve again for the Knights is Skademan. Serve handled by Anna Coffey. And then the cross-court kill attempt by Kavarna is out of bounds. The Blackhawks lead by 8 here in set number 1. Skademan back to serve again for the Knights. Handled by DeRocher. Set up by Shamrock. The kill attempt by Coffey is going to be down. And that's point 23 for the Blackhawks. Now just 2 points away from taking set number 1. Checking back in for the Blackhawks and rotating back to serve. It's going to be number 3, Sailor Yower. Yower's serve handled in the middle by Schoonhoven. Schoonhoven pushes it deep, saved by Shamrock. Set up by Kavarna. Gabby Friesen pushes it across, sent back over by the Knights. Kavarna's kill is going to be off. Diving attempt by Daisy Dreesen. And the Blackhawks have matched or set point in set number 1. 24-14 Blackhawks. Sailor Yower back to serve. That serve is going to land just inside the line for point number 25. And the Blackhawks take set number 1. 25-14. We'll be right back with set number 2. After this commercial break, you're listening to Varsity Volleyball action from Hinton, Iowa on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Evertech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, Evertech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And Evertech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. Evertech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. Evertech.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
And welcome back to a very noisy Hinton, Iowa, as the Blackhawks and the Knights are getting ready for set number 2 of this War Eagle Conference matchup. Blackhawks were able to take set 1 as they were tied at 10. The Blackhawks went on an 11-0 run to lead 21-10, and then they were able to extend that lead and hold on for a 25-14 set number 1 win. But now we start all over again in set number 2. Of course, in high school volleyball, we're playing best of 5. Remember, join us again next Tuesday night as we'll have the Blackhawks and the Galen Catholic Jays, another ranked team coming into Hinton to take on the Blackhawks. And we're underway as Sarah Shanerock's going to serve it for the Blackhawks. And that's going to be handled out of bounds for the Knights. The Blackhawks take a 1-0 lead. That was off Dreesen of the Unity Christian Knights, unable to return it cleanly. And Shinerock is back to serve again for the Blackhawks. Her serve dug out by Schoonhoven. Gabby Friesen's kill attempt is off the arm of Jenna Bauman and down for a point for the Blackhawks. Shanerock back to serve again for the Blackhawks. This one handled by Dreesen. Pushed over by Biker. Cross-court kill by Shanerock's going to be out of bounds. And the Unity Christian Knights are able to get a side out. Back to serve for them will be Tyra Scheidemann, I believe. Yes, Scheidemann. Her jump serve handled by Kavarna. Kavarna is going to push it over freely, handled by Wassner. Shenrock sets it up. Friesen off the block attempt, saved. Pushed back over by the Knights. Kavarna is able to save that one. Free ball pushed over by Shanerock's going to be outside the antenna, and we're going to be tied up in set number 1, 2 points apiece. So Tyra Scheidemann back again to serve for the Unity Christian Knights. The jump serve, handled by Kavarna. Set up by DeRocher. Kavarna hits it from the back row. This is going to be a kill attempt by Schoonhoven, and she hits into the net, and the Blackhawks will get a side out. Back to serve for the Blackhawks is number 4, Gabby Friesen. That kill attempt by Junk is going to be the block attempt, no good, into the floor. That's going to be another point for the Blackhawks. As Bauman tried to block that one, but was unable to prevent it from falling to the floor. Friesen's serve again handled in the middle by Schoonhoven. And then the kill attempt by Jenna Bauman is going to be down for the Knights. Rotating back to serve for the Knights is number 8, Emma Biker. Checking back in for the Knights is going to be number 11, Molly Zilstra. Biker's serve, handled by Bella Badar, and then off Natalie Junk's arms and out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Knights. Rocher is able to save that serve. Junk's kill attempt blocked by Schoonhoven and out of bounds. Point for the Knights. So Emma Biker, the senior, back to serve again for the Knights. Leading 5-4 in set number 2. Shamrock sets it up. Coffey's kill attempt, dug out by Schoonhoven. Schoonhoven's kill attempt is going to be down right in front of Belle de Rocher. So in set number 2 here, the Knights look a little sharper than they did in set number 1. They lead 6-4. But the Blackhawks lead one set to none. That serve dug out by Bella Badar. But the push attempt by Kavarna falls short into the net. And the Knights take a 7-4 lead. Emma Biker back to serve again for the Knights. Handled by DeRocher, set up by Shanerock. Junk decides to push it over. That's handled by Zylstra. And there's some miscommunication by the Knights, and it drops to the floor. And the Blackhawks get a much-needed side out. Shelly Yauer is going to check in for Natalie Junk, and she'll be back to serve for the Blackhawks. Yauer's serve is going to be off the net, just in bounce. And then Avery Brigade is going to slap it right back to an open spot for the Blackhawks. Shelly Yauer back to serve again. Blackhawks trail 7-6 at number 2. That serve's going to be just out of bounds. Side out for the Knights. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 11, Natalie Junk. And she'll be replaced by the libero, Belle de Rocher. Back to serve for the Knights. As we got a net call. That'll be point for the Knights. As Schoonhoven is serving the ball for the Knights. Schoonhoven once again back to serve. Handled by Coffey. Pushed across by Shanrock. Set up by Zylstra. And that kill attempt by number 10, Jenna Bauman, is going to be out of bounds. And the Knights take a 10-6 lead. With that point, the Blackhawks win a timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Powersports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Powersports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Powersports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Warrigal Conference volleyball action as the Hinton Blackhawks are hosting the Unity Christian Knights in a battle of unbeatens in Warrigal play. And it's been quite a matchup so far. The Blackhawks will take set number 1, but the Knights are leading in set number 2. As Schoonhoven serves for the Knights. Kavarna's going to push it back over for the Blackhawks. Biker sets it up for the Knights. Now Anna Coffey's pushes it across for the Blackhawks. Dreesen pushes it back across free for the Knights. Kavarna's kill across court is going to be down. Point Blackhawks. Nice cross-court kill there by Kavarna, the sophomore. And Kavarna will now go back to serve for the Blackhawks. Trailing by 3 in set number 2. Her short serve handled by Dreesen. And then number 11, Molly Zylstra, is going to kill that ball down right in front of Belle de Rocher. Back to serve is Jenna Bauman. Bauman serve handled by de Rocher, set up by Kavarna. Carly Hicklin's going to kill that down for the Blackhawks. And rotating out of the game now is Bella Badar. Back into the game is Gabby Friesen. Going back to serve is number 6, Anna Coffey for the Blackhawks. Coffey serve, handled by Schoonhoven. Set up by Biker. The kill attempt by Dreesen is good. And the Knights lead by 4. Checking back in for the Knights is number 16, Kia Wassner. Wassner serves a little bit too long, and the point for the Blackhawks. Checking back in for the Blackhawks now and going back to serve. Be number 9, Bailey Yard. Bailey's serve's going to be handled by Bauma. It's going to be pushed back across by Scheidemann. Pushed back across by Friesen for the Blackhawks. Now the back roll kill attempt by Schoonhoven. It's going to be saved and set up by Hicklin. Natalie Junk decides to push it across court, and it just lands on the back of the line. And the Blackhawks get a point. Bailey Yard back to serve again for the Blackhawks. That one's going to be too far, out of bounds. And the Knights get the serve back. Checking back in for the game will be number 14, Avery Brigade, who's then replaced by the libero, Belle DeRocher. Back to serve for the Knights is number 15, Dreesen. DeRocher handles her serve. Hicklin pushes it back across for the Blackhawks, and then steps across the line, and that's going to be a point for the Knights. So Daisy Dreesen, the senior, goes back to serve again for the Knights, leading by 4 in set number 2. Dreesen serve, handled by DeRocher. Kavarno decides to push it across court. That's going to be set up by Bauma. And then Schoonhoven tries the kill, but it's saved by the Blackhawks. And then Friesen kills it into a double block attempt for the point for the Blackhawks. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 10, Sarah Shanerock. Kill attempt by Schoonhoven is going to be off the outstretched arms of Shanerock for a point for the Knights. And now Tyra Scheidemann will rotate back to serve for the Unity Christian Knights here. Set number 2, leading by 4, 15-11. Scheidemann's jump serve, handled by Coffey, set up by Shenrock. Kavarna's cross-court kill, out of bounds. Point for the Knights. Good kill attempt there, just missed by a matter of inches. Scheidemann once again back to serve for the Knights. This one handled by Coffey, set up by Shenrock. Friesen's attempt blocked by Schoonhoven. Kavarna cross-court. Set up and now pushed deep into the Blackhawk corner. That'll be a point for the Knights. So the Knights are going to take a 17-11 lead here in set number 2, and the Blackhawks are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball action on Fuller Digital Solutions.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Wargo Conference volleyball action here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Reminder, tune in next Tuesday night. 1 week from tonight, we'll have the regular season finale as the Blackhawks take on the Galen Catholic Jays in another Wargo Conference matchup. We'll have to see what the standings say when we get there, but right now, 2 undefeated teams battling in Hinton. As Scheidemann's back to serve again for the Union Christian Knights, leading 17-11 in set number 2. Kavarna's going to push it back across for the Blackhawks. Now Schoonhoven's going to attempt to serve. It's blocked by Junk. Schoonhoven again attempts to kill. That one's saved by Coffey. This time Kavarna kills it, and it's good. And the Blackhawks get a much-needed serve rotation. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. First serve handled by Schoonhoven. Kill attempt by Jenna Bauma is going to be out of bounds. And the Blackhawks are within 4 in set number 2. Gabby Friesen back to serve again for the Blackhawks. That handled by Bauma. And the soft attempt, push attempt over by Schoonhoven is a point for the Knights. Checking back in with the Blackhawks, number 5, Bella Badar. Back to serve for the Knights is number 8, Emma Biker. Biker's serve handled by Coffey, set up by Shane Rock. Kavarna's kill attempt is going to be good. Back to serve and checking in the game right now is Celia Yauer for the Blackhawks. Yauer's serve is going to be handled by Schoonhoven, I believe. Kill attempt by Bauma is saved by Badar. Another kill attempt by Bauma. Save, set up by Shanrock. Kavarna's push straight over. Saved by the Knights. And then they're unable to get it over the net as it falls on their side of the court. So Celia Yauer back to serve again for the Blackhawks, trailing by 3 in set number 2. Yauer's serve's going to go into the net. And the Knights extend that lead back to 4. 19-15 Knights. As Natalie Junk will check back into the game for Celia Yauer. And Belle DeRocher will check back in the game for the Blackhawks. Back to serve for the Knights. Number 6, Tyra Scheidemann. Pushed over by Bauma. Shanrock sets it up for the Blackhawks. Pushed back over by Kavarna. Zylstra sets it up. Kill attempt by Dreesen is blocked. Dreesen pushes it back over. Blackhawks push it over to open area, and that's going to be down for a point. Shanrock found a little opening in there in the Knights defense. And the Blackhawks are back within 3. Back to serve for the Blackhawks now is Ashlyn Kavarna. That kill attempt's going to be down by Jenna Bauman. And the Knights lead by 4 again. Checking in for the Blackhawks in the front row is going to be number 7, Carlene Hicklin. As back to serve for the Knights is going to be number 10, Jenna Bauma. DeRocher handles Bauma's serve. Set up by Kavarna. Free ball sent over by the Blackhawks, Hicklin. The kill attempt by Tyra Scheidemann is going to be returned by the Blackhawks. Now the Knights shove it back over for the Blackhawks. Coffey's kill attempt into the net, no good. It'll be a point for the Knights. Bauma's serve set up by Kavarna. Kill attempt by Brigade, pushed over by Coffey. Set up by Bauma. Pushed deep to the far corner by the Knights. That's going to be good for a point. And with that, the Blackhawks are going to take a timeout as the Knights have extended their lead to 6. We'll take one with them. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Varsity Volleyball.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
All right, and back to serve for the Knights. It's going to be number 10, Jenna Bauman, as we return to action from the timeout. And the Knights lead 23-16, as there was some point missed there or something. I'm not sure what happened. That's going to be down for a side out. And now I'm being told that the Blackhawks actually took their third timeout in the same set, so that penalty was 1 point. So that explains it. So we got 23-17 in favor of the Knights as Anna Coffey rotates back to serve for the Blackhawks. Friesen's kill attempt off the block of a couple Knights. And down for a point for the Blackhawks. So Coffey back to serve again for the Blackhawks. Set up by Biker. And the kill attempt by Dreesen is going to be good for the Knights. And they're a point away from taking set number 2. Checking back in for the Knights will be number 16, Kaya Wassner. Wassner's serve. Handled by Friesen, set up by Kavarna, pushed over by Bergad. And back over for the set point for the Knights. That's kind of a wild play, and that's the way we're going to end set number 2. As we head to set number 3, tied at 1 set apiece in this Wargo Conference matchup of undefeated teams. We'll be right back here watching Full Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, Evertech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And Evertech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. Evertech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. Evertech.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Powersports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Powersports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Powersports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we get ready for set number 3. Thank you again to all our fine sponsors. If you're interested in being a sponsor, you can email fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. We're getting ready for the upcoming winter sports season. We'll be having coverage of all your Blackhawk wrestling and basketball games. So if you'd like to get on that sponsorship, again, email fullerdigitalsolutions, all one word, @gmail.com. Serving for the Knights is going to be number 15, Dreesen. Her serve is going to be handled by Coffey. DeRocher is going to send over a free ball to the Knights, and we're underway in set number 3. Schoonhoven's kill is going to be off the outreached arms of Shanerock, and the Knights lead 1-0 in set number 3. Daisy Dreesen, the senior for Unity Christian, back to serve again. Just underway, set number 3. First serve is going to be handled by Coffey, set up by Shanerock. And Natalie Junk's serve will be off Wassner and out of bounds, a point for the Blackhawks. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. Wassner handles her serve. Schoonhoven Kills it right between two Blackhawk defenders, and the Knights lead 2-1. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 5, Bella Badar. Back to serve for the Knights is number 9, Tyra Scheidemann. Scheidemann's jump serve handled by DeRocher. Set up by Shanerock. Coffey's kill is partially blocked, and then the return attempt is out of bounds. So back to serve again for the Knights of East Scheidemann. And that serve's going to be into the net, and the Blackhawks get a point. Checking back in for the Knights is going to be Caitlin Zievenbergen, I believe, the libero. Celia Yauer serves for the Blackhawks. Schoonhoven pushes it across. Kill attempt by Kavarna is going to be blocked by a pair of Knights, and it'll be a point for the Knights. Now Yauer will come back out of the game, and checking back in will be Belle DeRocher. Back to serve for the Knights is going to be number 8, Emma Biker. Biker serve handled by Bella Badar. Shamrock decides to push it over, but the Knights are ready for that move. Schoonhoven kills it right at the feet of Sarah Shanerock, and the Knights lead 5-2. Biker back to serve again, this time handled by Coffey. Set up by Shanerock. Kavarna's kill attempt off of a couple Knights blockers. Saved by Zievenbergen. And that's going to be pushed back over the Blackhawks and unable to be saved, as the Blackhawks will get the point and get the serve back in their corner. Carleen Hicklin checks back in for the Blackhawks as Ashlyn Kavarna rotates back to serve. Kavarna's serve handled by Biker. Pushed the middle of court and nobody there for the Knights. A little miscommunication for the Knights. And the Blackhawks get an ace. Kavarna back to serve again for the Blackhawks. This one handled by Zievenbergen. Schoonhoven tries to kill from behind the 10-foot line. That's going to be barely over the net and out of bounds. And we're tied at 5 in set number 3. Bauma pushes it over for the Knights, set up by Kavarna. Coffey's kill is blocked by a pair of Knights. Kavarna's going to push it over to open area. Zievenbergen saves that one. Schoonhoven off the double block by the Blackhawks and out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Knights. Bergad and Hicklin there to try to block it, but it didn't work. And now Gracie Schoonhoven rotates back to serve for the Knights. Bergad pushes it over, saved by Zievenbergen. Set up by Biker. Back row kill attempt by Schoonhoven. DeRocher sends a free ball back over for the Blackhawks. Kill attempt by Bauma is going to be too long, out of bounds, I believe. And checking back in for the Blackhawks is number 4, Gabby Friesen. Rotating back to serve is number 6, Anna Coffey. Bauma sets it up. Free ball sent over by Schoonhoven. Set up by Kavarna. Kill attempt by Friesen off a pair of blockers of the Knights. It'll be a point for the Blackhawks. I believe that was Bauma and Zilstra over there attempting to block the shot, but it was no avail, as Anna Coffey's back to serve again for the Blackhawks, now leading 7-6. Dreesen handles her serve attempt. Dreesen sends a free ball back over to the Blackhawks. Kavarna sets it up. Hicklin's kill attempt is going to be off the Knight. Diving in the far corner is going to be Biker, and the Blackhawks take an 8-6 lead in set number 3. Coffey back to serve for the Blackhawks. Handled by Schoonhoven. Kill attempt by Bauma is blocked by Gabby Friesen and Avery Brigade for the Blackhawks. Coffey back to serve again for the Blackhawks. Handled by Schoonhoven. Back set to Bauma, and this time, no doubt, she kills it. And the Knights get the serve back in their corner. Checking back in for the Knights is going to be number 9, Tyra Skideman. Back to serve for the Knights is number 10, Jenna Bauma. Handled by DeRocher. Set up by Kavarna. Gabby Friesen's kill attempt is blocked by a pair of Knights over there. So Coffey pushes it to the far corner. That's going to be saved by Biker, I believe. The kill attempt's going to be off a diving DeRocher, and that'll be a point for the Knights. Good effort by DeRocher and Coffey as she tried to save that attempt by DeRocher, but ran out of room in the Blackhawks gymnasium. Bauma's serve this time, handled by Brigade, set up by Kavarna. Coffey sends it back over. That's going to be way outside, and it's going to go outside the net by Zylstra. That'll be a point for the Blackhawks. Rotating into serve for the Blackhawks, number 9, Bailey Ard. Ard serve handled by Schoonhoven. Set up by Biker, and the kill attempt just inside the line by Skideman. Checking back in for the Knights, number 16, Kaya Wassner. And Wassner's going to rotate back to serve for the Knights. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, Carly Hicklin. Wassner serve handled by DeRocher. Set up by Kavarna, and Friesen pushes it across. Wassner sets it back up, and then Emily Biker signs to try to push the far corner, but she misses, and the Blackhawks get the point. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 10, Sarah Shanerock, and she's back to serve. Shanerock serve handled by Bauma. Set up by Biker. Skideman cross court off Coffey's hand for a point for the Knights. Set number 3 has been a back and forth battle. Blackhawks took set number 1 pretty easily, 25-14. And then the Knights took set number 2, 25-18, and this one's 11-10 in favor of the Blackhawks. Back to serve is Dreesen for the Knights. Biker sets it up, and Dreesen free balls it over for the Knights. Shamrock sets it up. Junk's kill attempt is off the block, and that'll be a point for the Blackhawks. Off a pair of Knights and out of bounds. And rotating back to serve for the Blackhawks now is number 4, Gabby Friesen. Friesen's serve going to be taken by Dreesen. And then that's set up and killed by Gracie Schoonhoven for the Knights. Back to serve is going to be Tyra Skideman for the Knights. Jump serve, handled by DeRocher. Set up by Shanrock. A tip by Natalie Junk. Kill attempt in the far corner by Emma Biker is going to be off the outreached arm of Belle DeRocher, and a point for the Knights as we're tied at 12 in set number 3. Skideman's serve again for the Knights is going to be out of bounds as she nails the flag man in the corner. That'll be a point for the Blackhawks. I think she was aiming for the far corner and just missed. And our poor flag guy got it right in the ankle. Celia are back to serve for the Blackhawks. Handled by Dreesen. Kill attempt by Gracie Schoonhoven is down. And we're tied at 13. Checking in for the Knights is number 11, Molly Zylstra. Checking in for the Blackhawks is going to be Belle DeRocher. Back to serve is Emma Biker for the Knights. Shamrock sets it up. Coffee pushes it across court. Saved by Biker. Set up by Ziebenbergen. Schoenhoven pushes across the free ball. Kavarna pushes it back. It's blocked. And then saved on a diving attempt by Coffee. Shamrock sets it up again. Kavarna's kill attempt off the block of Schoenhoven and down for the Blackhawks. So set number 3 continues to be a back and forth battle between these two undefeated Wargo Conference opponents. Undefeated in the conference play, I should say. 14-3 overall for the Knights and 13-5 overall for the Blackhawks. Kavarna back to serve for the Blackhawks. Handled by Ziebenbergen. Pushed across by Zylstra. Set up by Kavarna. Coffee sends it deep. Handled by Dreesen. Schoenhoven's attempt blocked by a pair of Blackhawks. That was Bergad and Kirkland. But then the attempt by Schoenhoven is going to be good. And we're tied at 14. Back to serve is Schoenhoven for the Knights. Hicklin tries to kill it, saved by Ziebenbergen. Dreesen's kill attempt is going to be off the diving arms of Bella Badar. And the Knights have the lead, 15-14. And with that, the Blackhawks want a timeout. We'll take them with them. You're watching Varsity Volleyball action, sponsored by Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after this message from one of our sponsors. Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Varsity Volleyball action on Fuller Digital Solutions, brought to you by many of our fine sponsors such as Taggart's Powersports, Screen Builders, People's Bank, and many others. If you'd like to be a part of this sponsorship, email fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com as we're wrapping up the fall sports. We'll have football action here on Fuller Digital Solutions coming up Friday night from Hartley as the Blackhawks travel to Hartley, Melvin Sanborn. And then next Tuesday we're back here as the Blackhawks take on the Galen Catholic Jays. Right now, it's 15-14 in favor of the Knights as the Blackhawks trying to take set number 3. Set's tied at 1 apiece. That's going to be pushed across by Zylstra. And Coffey's hit attempt is blocked, and Bella Badar is unable to return it, and the Knights get another point. Now Blackhawks trail by 2. Back to serve again is Schoenhoven. It's going to be handled by DeRocher, set up by Hicklin. Coffee sends a free ball over to the Knights. Biker sets it up. It's going to be pushed across and down. No, that was Zylstra, I think. Molly Zylstra. Back to serve again, Schoenhoven. This one's going to be too deep out of bounds, and the Blackhawks get a point. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 6, Anna Coffey. Coffey serve handled by Schoenhoven. Saved by Biker. Ziebenbergen pushes it across, and that's down. Now rotating back to serve for the Knights is number 10, Jenna Bauma. Bauma's serve. Handled by DeRocher. Set up by Kavarna. Friesen's kill attempt blocked out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Blackhawks. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 9, Bailey R. to rotate back to serve. Handled by Schoenhoven. Set up by Biker. Kill attempt by Molly Zylstra is good. As Belle DeRocher checks back in, the libero for the Blackhawks. And number 16, Kaya Wassmer checks in for the Knights. Wassner back to serve. Hicklin sets it up to Kavarna. Friesen's kill attempt is blocked. Hicklin sends a free ball over for the Blackhawks. Biker sets it up. Scheideman's kill attempt was saved. The beautiful diving attempt there. And then Hicklin's able to get an arm out and just send it over. And it found an open spot on the Knights side, and that's Blackhawks get a point. So that'll bring Sarah Shanrock back into the game for the Blackhawks. She'll be back to serve. Trailing by 2 in set number 3. And that time, Scheideman's kill attempt is blocked by a pair of Blackhawks, Natalie Junk and Ashlyn Kavarna. And Blackhawks are within 1. Sarah Shanrock back to serve. That one handled by Bauma. That's going to be a push attempt by Scheideman. And I'll give the Knights a 2-point lead. Back to serve is Daisy Dreesen, the senior for the Knights. Kavarna saves that. Set up by Shanrock. Kavarna's kill attempt's going to be deep and out of play. And the Knights extend the lead to 3. That'll be the second timeout taken for the Blackhawks, and we'll take one with them. You're watching Full Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And welcome back to the Hinton Gymnasium as the Blackhawks are hosting the Unity Christian Knights in a battle of unbeaten War Eagle Conference foes in conference play. The Knights come in 7-0, the Blackhawks 6-0. Winner of this match with only a couple matches to play in conference play will have a leg up on conference title. Blackhawks trail 21-18 in set number 3. Sets are at 1 apiece. And back to serve for the Knights is number 15, Daisy Dreesen. Dreesen serve handled by DeRocher. And Gabby Friesen's cross-court kill attempt is out of bounds. Back to serve again for the Knights will be Dreesen. Serve handled by Kavarna, set up by DeRocher. Kavarna's backcourt kill attempt handled by Dreesen. Set up by Biker. And Schoonhoven, cross-court kill is down and just inside the line. And the Knights lead by 5 in set number 3. Dreesen back to serve again for the Knights, handled by Coffey. Kavarna pushes deep, but handled by Dreesen. Schoonhoven's kill attempt off the outstretched arms of Belle DeRocher and down for a point. So now the Knights are trying to take a 2-1 set lead. They lead 24-18 in set number 3. Dreesen back to serve again for the Knights. That's going to be into the net. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. Biker sets it up. Scheideman, diving attempt by Kavarna. Biker sets it up. Kill attempt by Schoonhoven is good. And that's going to do it for set number 3 as the Blackhawks fall 25-19. We'll head to set number 4 when we come back after this commercial break. The Knights are going to lead 2 matches to 1. You're watching Full Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball action.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Ooh.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Evertech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, Evertech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and Evertech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. Evertech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. Evertech.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, three-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding easy breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we're getting ready for set number 4 in this Warrior Conference matchup. The Knights are able to take a 2-1 set lead. If the Blackhawks took the first set 25-14, then the Knights come back with 25-18, 25-19 set victories, and they lead 2-1 as we head to set number 4. So the Blackhawks here trying to come back and even this thing up in set number 4. Both teams getting their final instructions, and we're getting ready to get underway. Reminder to stay tuned. If you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified of all Blackhawk events broadcast here on Fuller Digital Solutions, the Hinton Blackhawk channel. You can email fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com, fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. If you'd like to be a part of sponsorship for upcoming winter events, we'll cover boys and girls basketball and wrestling, as well as other random events. And then we get into next summer, we also cover varsity baseball and softball. So lots of opportunities for you to get involved if you'd like to sponsor. That's what makes these broadcasts possible. So I know many of you enjoy tuning in and watching your Blackhawks. So if you own a business or know somebody that does, go ahead and email fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com, and we'll get them added to our group of sponsors. As you can hear, we're getting ready to get underway for set number 4. On the court for the Blackhawks is Belle DeRocher, Sarah Scheinrock, Gabby Friesen, Avi Brigade, and Ashlyn Kavarna. On the court for the Knights is Scheidemann, Schoenhoven, Biker, Bauma, Wassner, and Dreesen. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 10, Sarah Scheinrock, and we're underway in set number 4. Dreesen handles that serve attempt, set up by Biker. Kill attempt, saved, and then sent back over again by Schoenhoven. Kavarna's kill attempt is going to be saved, and then pushed back over by Scheidemann. Yep, Scheidemann. And that'll be the first point in set number 4, goes to the Knights. Between ponytails in the back and the numbers in the front being very small, it's really hard to tell who's who for Unity Christian. I apologize. Scheidemann back to serve for the Knights. Kavarna's kill is going to be too deep, out of bounds, and the Knights lead 2-0 in set number 4. Scheidemann back to serve again for the Knights. That's going to be out of bounds. And for the Blackhawks, rotating back to serve will be number 4, Gabby Friesen. Friesen's serve. It's going to be handled by Schoenhoven. Kill attempt by Bauma is blocked, but out of bounds. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 5, Bella Badar. Back to serve for the Knights, number 8, Emma Biker. Biker's serve handled by DeRocher, set up by Scheinrock. Junk's kill attempt is going to go off Biker up into the fans and out of bounds. I think you can play it on your side, but not when it's up in the crowd. So, Sally Yowers is going to check in for the Blackhawks and come back to serve. Trailing by 1 here in set number 4. Yowers' serve is going to be handled by Schoenhoven. And that kill attempt by Bauma is going to be off Badar and out of bounds. Belle DeRocher's checking back in for the Blackhawks. Schoonhoven serve set up by Shanrock. Coffey's block kill attempt is blocked. Free ball sent over by the Blackhawks. Siebenbergen sets it up for the Knights. Zylstra pushes it across for the Knights. Shanrock sets it up. Coffey's kill attempt this time kind of floated over the net. Kavarna pushes it back off of Bauma and out of bounds. And the Blackhawks get a point. Checking in the game for the Blackhawks, number 7, Carleen Hicklin. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 12, Ashlyn Kavarna. Zylstra sets it up, and Biker sends a free ball over for the Knights. Kavarna sets it up. Coffey pushes it over. Siebenbergen sets it up. Zylstra tries to push it over, but misses. As the ball kind of came off her fingers, kind of awkward, and they were tied at 4 in set number 4. Ashlyn Kavarna back to serve. Handled by Schoonhoven, set up by Biker. Kill attempt by Bauma is going to be down just in front of Belle DeRocher for a Knight point. Back to serve will be Jenna Bauma for the Knights. DeRocher sets it up. Kavarna sets it up as Bergad's kill attempt is kind of blocked. Carlin Hicklin's kill attempt goes off the net and out of bounds. Bauma's serve, handled by Kavarna. Hicklin's kill attempt, returned back over by the Knights. Kavarna pushes it back over, saved by Biker. Free ball sent over by the Knights. Set up by Kavarna. Coffey's kill attempt goes into the net. And down for another Knight point. Bauma back to serve again for the Knights, handled by DeRocher. Set up by Kavarna. Hicklin's kill attempt blocked by a pair of Knights. Coffey sets it up. Free ball sent over by Carlin Hicklin and out of bounds for a point for the Blackhawks. Not a hard hit ball at all, but it was well placed as Bella Badar checks out for the Blackhawks as Gabby Friesen checks back in. And back to service number 6, Anna Coffey. Coffey serve into the net. Checking back in for the Knights is going to be number 16, Kaya Wassner. And Wassner will be back to serve. Serve handled by Gabby Friesen across court to Anna Coffey. Free ball sent over by the Blackhawks, Ashlyn Kavarna. Kill attempt by Dreesen off the outstretched arms of Hicklin and then down for a point for the Knights. Blackhawks are going to take a timeout in set number 4 as they trail by 4 here early on in this set. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back after this message. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball. Back to Hinton, Iowa. We're in set number 4 here as the Knights have taken a 9-5 lead. We're in a Blackhawk timeout. Return to action. The Knights will have the ball. Serving for the Knights will be Wassner. As we're getting the floor mopped up and we're ready to get back underway. So Wassner back to serve for the Knights. That's going to be off Bergad in the front row and out of bounds for an ace. Wasserman back to serve again for the Knights. This one handled by DeRocher, set up by Kavarna. Hicklin hits from the back row. That's going to be saved by Schoenhoven. Dreesen sends it up and over and out of bounds. And the Blackhawks get a much-needed point in that rally. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 9, Bailey Ard. Mixed up a couple of Blackhawk names there, but Bailey Ard is back to serve for the Blackhawks. As that's fielded by Siebenbergen. And then Dreesen pushes it across for the Knights. That ball's going to be just inbounds, and it'll be a point for the Blackhawks. And Bailey Ard back to serve again for the Blackhawks. That serve just cleared over the net, but it's returned just in front of the outstretched arms of Annette Coffey for a point for the Knights. Checking back in the game will be number 17, Belle DeRocher. Back to serve for the Knights is number 15, Daisy Dreesen. Dreesen's serve handled by Hicklin, set up by Kavarna. Saved by the Knights and sent back over. Friesen's kill attempt just inside the line. Nice cross-court kill there by Gabby Friesen. Just touched the line before it went out of bounds. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 10, Sarah Shanerock. Fielded by Dreesen, set up by Biker. Kill attempt by Schoenhoven. She changes to just push it over the net. DeRocher sends a free ball back towards the Knights. Biker sets it up. This time Schoenhoven tries to kill it. It's blocked by Kavarna and pushed back over by Kavarna deep in the Knights side. Now Schoenhoven's going to try a cross-court kill. It's going to be a diving attempt and save by Coffey, and then the volley ends with the ball just out of bounds on the Knights side. Good effort there by the Blackhawks. They almost pulled it off. But they're going to trail by 4 here, as rotating back to serve will be Tyra Scheidemann for the Knights. Shamrock sets it up. Kavarna's kill is going to be too deep, out of bounds. The Blackhawks trail by 5 now. Scheidemann serve, this time fielded by Coffey. Set up by Shamrock. Junk's kill attempt just out of bounds again, far side. And the Blackhawks are going to take another timeout as they trail 14-8 in set number 4. So Blackhawks trailing 2-1, trailing this set 14-8. They're going to try to regroup. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Here as you're watching varsity volleyball action. World Conference action between the Hinton Blackhawks and Union Christian Knights. Back to serve again is Tyra Scheidemann for the Knights. Shamrock sets it up. The cross-court kill by Kavarna is saved by Scheidemann. And now Schoenhoven gets a kill just inside the back line. So Scheidemann back to serve again for the Knights. And Coffey's return attempt goes just over the net, and they hammer it back down on the Blackhawks side for another Knights point. So Blackhawks going to have to regroup kind of quick here in set number 4 as they trail 2-1 and down by 8 in fourth set. Skydeman back to serve again for the Knights. DeRocher sets it up. Shamrock pushes it over the net. And they send a free ball back over off the outreached arms of Sarah Shamrock and out of bounds for a Knight point. Knights lead 17-8 now with Skydeman serving. Rocher sets it up. Shamrock sets it for Friesen. Friesen's kill attempt dug by Dreesen, but they're unable to return it over the net. It's down for a Blackhawks point. Checking back in the game for the Knights is number 17, Caitlin Siebenbergen. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, number 4, Gabby Friesen. Schoenhoven's kill is good for the Knights. And back to serve for the Knights is number 8, Emma Biker. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 5, Bella Badar. Coffey digs it out. Now Coffey pushes it back across court for the Blackhawks. Biker sets it up. And Jenna Bauman's able to kill it just in front of a diving Blackhawk. Emma Biker back to serve again for the Knights. Grosser sets it up to Coffey. Junk tries to hit it, but it's out of bounds, too far. And the Blackhawks trail 20-9. Checking in for the Blackhawks is number 2, Emily Small. Shamrock sets it up. Kill attempt by Kavarna is blocked. I believe that was blocked by Bauma, Jenna Bauman. And the Knights are taking a commanding 21-9 lead in set number 4. Back to serve again, Emma Biker. Handled by Badar. Pushed across by Coffey. And then saved by Siebenbergen, but out of bounds. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, Sailor Yower. Set by Biker. Kill by Bauma. Oh, that was Zilstra. Sorry, my apologies. That was Molly Zilstra with the kill. Back once again to serve is Schoenhoven. Diving attempt by Badar. She saves it. Kavarna pushes it back across and off Dreesen of the Knights for a Blackhawk point. Good diving, a save there, by a dig by Bella Badar. Back to serve for the Blackhawks, Ashlyn Kavarna. Saved by Schoenhoven. Set up by Biker. Kill attempt by Bauma. Saved by Anna Coffey. And now that push attempt by Zilstra is going to be returned by Coffey, but out of bounds. Back to serve now will be Jenna Bauma. It's going to be off Bella Badar and out of bounds. Back to serve again, Jenna Bauma for the Knights. Set up by DeRocher. Avery Burgad with the kill attempt is going to be down and good. She kind of changed it up to a soft floater, and it found an open spot in the Knights' defense. Belbadar checks out for the Blackhawks. Checking back in is Gabby Friesen. Rotating back to serve, number 6, Anna Coffey. Handled by Dreesen, set up by Biker. Kill attempt by Molly Zilstra. That's going to be down and good. and that's going to do it, as the Knights are going to take a 3-1 set advantage and win the match over the Blackhawks. You've been watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball. Join us again next Tuesday night as the Blackhawks will be hosting Galen Catholic Jays in another Warwick Conference matchup, and the season finale for the Blackhawks as everybody's getting ready for postseason play. By then, we should have the matchups for you. Again, subscribe to this channel. You'll be notified every time the Blackhawks go live for any event. And Friday night, the Blackhawks football team will travel to HMS, and you can find coverage on Fuller Digital Solutions on that game as well. It will not be on Hinton channel, but if you search Fuller Digital Solutions, you'll be able to find that matchup. And then we'll see you next Tuesday night from Hinton, Iowa. Thanks for your coverage. You've been watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk Varsity Volleyball.